Alright, Devesh, I have one new question for you today. Now, I was wondering, what do these great managers do that's very different from the other managers out there? Is there one big advice that you would want to give to all those managers out there, um, you know, so that they could try and be as good as some of these great managers? Yeah.
Yes, in fact, I can explain you the whole thing with the help of a parable. I think the parable pretty decently summarizes what great managers do. The parable is about a frog and a scorpion. There was this day that a scorpion wanted to cross a pond, and the scorpion knew that it needed the help of the frog. So the scorpion approaches the frog and says, "Hey frog, can you help me cross the pond?" The frog says, "Yes, I can, but if you sting me, I will die. So it's pretty dangerous for me to, give you a ride on my back." The scorpion tries to reason with the frog and says, "You know what? If I sting you, then I will die along with you in the pond. So there is no reason that why I should sting you." The frog, for a moment, says, "Okay, maybe it's not. I do understand that it's the scorpion's nature to sting, but maybe he might not, because if he stings me, then he will die along with me." Now, so the scorpion hops on the frog's back, and they start to cross the pond. And somewhere in the middle of the pond, the scorpion stings a frog. And the frog is like, "Mr. Scorpion, why did you sting me? Now both of us are going to die." The scorpion is like, "Yes, I know, but I'm a scorpion and I couldn't help it." Now this exactly summarizes the argument of a nature. Now, great managers do not try and change the nature of an employee. They do understand that there is training involved, and they could be training people for various things. They try and train people with what they're already good at. They try and train people to be great at what they're good at. They do not try and change the very basic nature of an employee. They understand that every employee has a story within himself, where the story with which he or she interacts and interfaces with the whole world. And when that story is altered too much, the employee is not very comfortable in that situation. The great managers do not try to change that story. They try and understand the story that employee has, and they work really hard to get the most out of that story from the employee. And that is, I think, the key secret behind, or one big advice that the great managers would want to give to everybody else: do not try and change what your employee is good at. Work with what they have and try and enhance it. Try and get the most out of it. That is it. Does that make sense? Thank you.